You're listening to the Average Joe Movie Show, where average Joes review the latest DVDs that have come out as if anyone cared about their opinion. This show is brought to you by the FSA Stock Exchange, where you can buy and sell your favorite movies, actors, athletes, musicians, and more. Visit www.fsastockexchange.com and sign up for a free account.
Okay, and go. Welcome to the Average Joe Movie Show. I'm Justin Peterson.
I'm Zach, and I'm not giving my last name.
Seriously.
I'm Brandon. No.
Look at this, and we're not even going in order. We are mixing this thing up.
Jeremy.
Okay. Anywho. So this episode will be discussing Tower Heist, which is a new movie still in the theaters, starring
everybody.
Yeah, seriously, a ton of people. Ben Stiller, Eddie Murphy, Matthew Broderick, or Ferris Bueller as he's known to us.
Really?
Yeah, great in it. And
Inspector Gadget.
what is Affleck? Casey Affleck. I think that's Ben Affleck.
Oh, little brother?
Yeah. He's kind of the nerdy, skinny guy.
Yeah.
He was in Ocean's 11 and such.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Tom Hanks' son.
He was the nerdy Utah brother in Ocean's 11. And then a Latino guy that I'm not, he's kind of a new actor,
Okay.
but did a great job. Anyway, the premise of the story is Ben Stiller is this hotel manager, and the owner of this hotel is a billionaire guy, and come to find out he took everybody's pensions and through securities fraud lost all their money. And so it's the goal of Ben Stiller and these other guys to get their money back. So Ben Stiller is the manager. The Mexican guy is he's like the elevator operator.
Bellhop.
Yes. Matthew
He's not
Broderick.
Mexican.
He's Latino. Latino. I don't know what he is. But anyway, so Matthew Broderick is a tenant of the apartment. Or I guess it's a condo complex, not a hotel. He's a tenant of the condo complex that's getting kicked out. He's losing his home to bankruptcy. And then Eddie Murphy is just the thug neighbor of Ben Stiller. He's like a criminal underworld lord or something, So they all get together and they're like, we need to find ourselves someone to help us be a thief. And that's when Eddie Murphy comes in. And he's like a 2-bit criminal, But very witty. My wife and I both enjoyed it a lot. There's a few, they use a little bit of language, not really cursing, but like, not the 4-letter words, but like, your hoo-hoo and your other names for your hoo-hoo and your wah-wah and stuff,
And what?
A lot of vowels.
Yeah, other stuff. But so it's kind of funny, a little bit of innuendo type stuff, mainly for adults and I would say older teenagers. But
Like over 13, the age of 13.
PG-13,
Yeah.
since it's PG-13.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I wonder why they rate them that way. I don't know. But very funny. It's got some good twists in the end, and Alan Alda, who was Hawkeye from MASH, if you're MASH fans,
okay.
he's the billionaire. So great movie. I'd say definitely. I would even see it in the theater. That's how much I liked it.
Whoa.
And I'm not
Serious business.
I'm not a go to the theater guy because it's like $12 and then $18 for popcorn. And I'm talking $12 too, so it's like a $40 date. But it's worth seeing. And they say, I was reading online, they're calling this like Eddie Murphy's all of their like comebacks.
Okay.
Because they all haven't done a movie. I mean, when's the last time you saw Matthew Broderick? Like Ferris Bueller.
Cable guy.
Yeah, really. I mean, it's been
Yeah,
a long
it's been a
time since, and he looks old.
Inspector Gadget.
He was River City.
Yeah.
The piano
You said
man?
a good movie. No, you
Yeah, I'm
didn't.
talking one that you can remember him in. He looks old.
Really?
Like when he opens the door the first time in the show, you're like, what the heck is that? Oh, that's Ferris Bueller! But he looks so old now. Anyway, good movie. Go see it. I'd definitely see it.
Someone, critics were saying that Eddie Murphy isn't funny anymore. How was he in it?
I thought he was great. Kind of took him back to his, I don't know if you guys have ever seen 48 Hours, but those kind of movies where he's just kind of the goofy, bumbling criminal kind of guy.
He's like the earlier version of Vince Vaughn, where he could just kind of go off and
Ad-lib
just
a little
go,
bit and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. I thought he was excellent in this.
I think Eddie Murphy is hilarious,
As a
but you
donkey.
can't trust him.
Right.
You know,
Right.
he's like He's like Robin Williams. Like, if he's in a kid's show, you're wiping tears from your eyes. He's just hilarious. But if he's in anything rated R,
He's not gonna
it
take it
is
to the limit.
so unbelievable. Yeah.
I thought he was. I thought he was
back
great.
when I was watching those movies.
Right. I thought he was great in this. Pretty clean. I mean, he obviously throws out a few Eddie Murphy lines, but overall the movie was pretty okay. My wife says, she's like, I thought it was hilarious, but I could never recommend it to people, and strictly because of the, kind of that,
Okay.
the dirty, the potty humor. It's kind of potty humor. And she's like, there's a lot of potty humor in it, so I don't really want to recommend it, but it's hilarious. So, I guess you take that disclaimer. It's hilarious, but there's some potty humor.
My grandma liked it, and she recommended it
There you go.
without any reservations.
two wrinkly thumbs way up.
Yeah, seriously.
Kind of crooked.
Yeah, bony too. Yeah, the joints all bony. No, it really
Can't
was.
really get it.
Yeah.
One thumb
Halfway.
sideways.
No, it really was good, and Grandma's right, spot on, because it was hilarious. But
Thanks, Grandma.
so, Grandma, I'm with you on this one. But yeah, go see it. If you don't want to spend the $85 to take your wife out to the theater, definitely catch it when it comes out on DVD, because it's definitely worth seeing. So, any other comments? No, none of you guys have seen
No,
it.
I haven't
So
seen it.
this is kind of a rough one, but it's the only one I've seen this week. So
I learned something new.
yes,
That I should have known. There's a Robert Downey Sr. I mean, I assumed that
Makes sense.
the guy existed, but I didn't know he was
but he was
in.
named Robert Downey.
Why
Jr.
didn't
I'm
he's
just
in
gonna
movies.
name my next kid just whatever Junior, just to add confusion.
So,
Have you guys?
you're
Do
not
you guys
even-
know who he is?
No?
No.
Neither did I until I was looking at this and I thought, oh, Robert Downey Jr. No, Senior was in the movie.
Wow. Has he been in anything else?
I have no idea.
Well, let's look it up.
That's interesting because
IMDb.
everyone knows Robert Downey Jr.
Jr.
mostly because of his Iron Man and his mad drug spells.
Well,
But-
who's the other Junior that everybody knows? He's a musician and actor.
Harry Connick Jr.
Harry Connick Jr.
I like Harry Connick Jr.
Harry Connick
well, that's an
Sr.
actor and a
Was actually
Wow.
a mutual funds advisor.
interesting.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
have no
saying
idea.
that. Just maybe making that stuff up.
I'm just trying to
I'm just
waste
selling
time
while he looks
finds
up
out.
Alright,
on
I'm
IMDb.
I'm ready. He's
What you got?
in The
What's
Family Man, From Other Worlds.
Wait, the
He's in
Family
The
Man. was
Family
great.
Man?
Who was he in the Family? Oh, he's the dad. He's the grandpa.
Which
Is he the grandpa?
Is that the one with Nicolas Cage?
Yes.
Or you're kind of
That's a good.
It's a Wonderful
it's a
Life.
good Christmas
It's good
movie.
except for the end.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't like the end.
don't ruin it.
because he didn't.
We might review it when it becomes
Yeah, it's
our
great.
Wasn't a happy.
Christmas
What?
show.
It's a good show though. I liked it.
So he's not Big Ed.
Oh, he wasn't big guy?
No.
I don't know who he is then.
I'm trying to find who he
Frankly, it
is.
doesn't really matter.
That's your homework assignment.
Yeah, look up Robert
fans.
Downey Sr.
Look up Robert Downey Sr. and comment if you've ever seen a movie that he's in other than
Well-
Tower Heist.
Mind you, any good movie that he's in.
Yeah.
That people would have heard of. Don't come up with some name or, hey, I saw him in Bob's Army
Like
back in
his-
73.
Senior college project doesn't count.
Gotta be a good movie. That's your homework.
Do we actually care though? Have
Magnolia.
you seen
Yeah,
some
we
of the
do.
movies reviewed? Some
Steel
of the movies that we've
Magnolias?
seen?
No, Magnolia.
Never heard of it. No. Anyway,
Right.
that's your homework. So have a good evening. Look us up on Facebook, Average Joe Movie Show, and keep listening. Thanks.